76. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just bringing us straight in, man.
Hell yeah, we in?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, episode 76, not 56. Add 20
76.
to that 50, 76,
Hell
like
yeah.
1776, the
Hey, there we go.
year,
All right.
year
Get
of
our colonial
independence.
fucking hats on in here.
Colonial hats, just like the alien
tin
hat.
foil up here.
Tin foil. Only way to do it up
Oh,
in here,
man.
man. Only one. Yeah,
Damn.
absolutely. And I guess we can just go straight into it, right? I mean, just
Yeah,
go
please
straight
dive
into
back
it.
into
Like
what we're talking about.
I was just telling my friend, my compadre over here, my co-host of the Smoke Circle podcast, man. Episode 76, man, is a monumental one because there's just been some things going on in my life, just all encompassing, really. If I'm just being honest, it's not just one person or this or that. Like, it's really been all encompassing. If I'm just being real with you, and something I've been just thinking about, honestly. It's been like a 180, honestly. If I'm just being real. But long story short, like, man, I'm gonna go sober. I don't think I'm. Well, I know I'm gonna be sober. And when I say that, I'm dead ass serious about that. I'm not gonna have another sip of alcohol for
Are
the
you,
rest of my life.
are you just going sober from alcohol or are you going sober from everything?
Everything.
Weed and everything?
Yeah. I think my true purpose in this life is to really show that I I want to like start off saying I don't think weed is bad. It's nothing to do with this, and we can like talk about that, and we can like bridge into that really, because it's like a long-winded story.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't plan to, and I won't. Well, let's just say it live. Let's put it into existence. I'm not going to. I, and this is big, man. I'm not gonna have another sip of alcohol for the rest of my life, and that's like really big for me to say. I've never thought I would say that. Even like people, I would never think I would say that, man. I really, 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 really would never think I would say that. I just like drinking. Not even, I don't really like drinking as much as I like toking, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I could easily just quit drinking, no problem, really. And when I say sober, I honestly, and I can talk about this as well. We can just dive straight into
Just
it.
take us through it. Take us through it.
Take us through it. So let's see. I guess it all kind of started with, I guess you could say my significant other, and just kind of like really seeing things in new light, honestly. And she's not pushy. I mean, I guess like she is in a way, sure, but it's of my own volition. Um, I don't want. I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna drink alcohol or smoke weed or energy drinks. And if you look at it, the
Okay.
energy drinks, this is the thing though, because people like to say weed and alcohol, bad, bad,
Bad.
bad, bad, bad. Well, dude, you drink
Caffeine's one of the biggest drugs in the world.
caffeine. So this last week, Greed, I'll tell you what, man. This last week, I haven't been smoking,
Okay.
and over the last 2 weeks, I only like smoked one time. Like I haven't really been smoking a lot, and I've noticed. So she really likes to drink energy Celsius, and I would just be like drinking energy drinks more often, and this focus aid right here, and I've noticed like, dude, like the energy drink is just a drug, dude. Caffeine is just another
So
drug. It's
let me,
just you buy it on at the
let me
gas
ask you
station.
this: how much caffeine are you consuming a week right now? Like, is it a lot?
So each Celsius is 200 milligrams.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
would say I would have like three. I wouldn't drink it every day, but I would say on average I've been drinking like three a week.
Yeah.
That,
So
that's
just know because like it's the same thing for me with sodas, right?
mm,
When we did sober October last year and I quit
mm-hmm,
drinking sodas, just
mm,
I thought I was gonna die.
mm,
And they were like, "You're having a caffeine withdrawal," and
mm,
that shit is real.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It hurt, bro. Just you might want to like brace for that just a little bit. Like
No, honestly, I feel
cutting.
like the caffeine withdrawal is way worse than the weed withdrawal.
Oh my.
Way
Oh,
alcohol is just like
tenfold.
you're hungover and all this,
Depends on
but
alcohol. Depends on
oh yeah, yeah.
how addicted you are
True,
to
true.
alcohol.
I was never like an alcoholic like this,
Yeah.
but the lesser of the all evils. I know we can talk. I just want to go so many different ways, honestly, because that's the first time me saying it out loud. You were able to witness it right there and then, because there's only one way to break it in, man, and this was on the podcast. Because I've been thinking about it, and like I've become more spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So I guess you could say I was been praying on it. I feel like I've always been a praying type of person. I just never like really publicly
Okay, I want
say
to kind of
this.
dive into that with you for a second.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to just get off topic of
Yeah,
the
please.
sobriety a minute. So I could say that even from the beginning of this podcast, you've never been a very religious person or spiritual person, right?
I was always spiritual, but
Spiritual, but
not
not very
religious.
like praying on it and stuff like that.
I would pray on stuff, dude, but I would never say, "Oh, I'm praying on stuff. I'll pray on this or I'm praying for you," just because that word, that term, has been co-opted
It's been
and been
so diluted
mm-hmm,
and
mismanaged and put astray that I'm like, I'm not even gonna say that. So I just use like think or whatever it may be. But in my heart, like it is like a praying.
you're praying. Right?
I am praying. Yes, this is how I always felt.
Same for me lately. The journey has kind of happened for me on like a religious note, and between I was talking a lot about this last night with some people here,
Mm.
my brothers, but man, this house, dude, has really like I don't know if it's me or what, but it's like looking out, everything's greener than this house. This house has
Mm.
it feels like the whole this plot of property just feels like it's decaying.
Mm.
There's
Mm.
something here that has just
Bad energy.
it has that bad energy and it has that
Mm.
decay to it.
Mm.
Because
Mm.
no matter what I do, man, and I mean you see this house how far I've come since we first purchased it, but it's like everything I do starts to deteriorate as quick as I can get it done.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just us living in it; it's just like uh, just continuous unfortunate happenings, just one after the other, and it's like
Mm.
God. And it just happened. It just has to do with the property. It doesn't have to do with like financials or anything like that. It just has to do with this property itself. Like
Mm.
my trees are dying, my grass has all died. Everything that's on the property is just like deteriorating. Like
Mm-hmm. It has a dark energy to it. I'm not gonna.
this property, dude.
Yeah.
It does, man.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you heard me tell you this last night, but I found this out yesterday. I was talking to our neighbor out front across the street. He came over and was chatting with me. And for context, we've lived here for 5 years, and I've talked to this dude a lot, right? Yesterday, he tells me, just in conversation, because we were talking about the properties and how they're kind of this, meh around here because everybody else is having some other kind of problems with like plumbing.
Mm.
And he was like, yeah, the first guy that lived here before, he knew one dude's name, and then the people lived here that we bought it from. So 3 owners ago, the like guy that first bought this house fucking died in the front yard from a heart attack.
Oh shit.
They found him laying in the front yard,
Holy
dead
shit.
of a heart attack.
Whoa.
I'm like, homie, you've
Oh.
waited 5 fucking years
Wow.
to disclose this information to me. Bitch, I
Mm.
would have been gone on day 2. I would have never bought this motherfucker.
Mm. Mm.
They're supposed to disclose that to you when you buy a house.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to disclose if there's ever been a death on the property.
Not just in the house, but on the
On the
property. Mm. Damn.
It's like, bro. Told me the guy used to be a preacher. I'm like, a lot of shit makes a lot more fucking sense now. Because if I would pick somebody that gets stuck, it'd be a preacher,
Mm.
right?
Yeah. Wow.
Weird.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, man.
Man, with all this shit, man, like I've honestly like these last. I mean, she's helped me she's helped me with this, but like I've really become like grown into my faith, and
Hmm.
I don't think these things happen for a reason. Like she's shared this one, it's like sometimes she'd be like sharing sermons, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just being like completely transparent, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. But I'll listen to them. I do take notes. Some of them are better than others. But this one that she sent today, she said to start at this moment because that's where we last left off in the car. And it took a minute, and I just wrote everything down. I'm gonna talk to her later today and like break it all down. It was just like so clear in my head. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna drink. Honestly, my biggest thing is smoking weed. If I'm just being real, I drinking alcohol. Like, okay, we do it, but it's so embedded in the German culture and European culture that we just do that, right? My parents, they're what 50 something years old, and like uh
They just have a beer.
they yeah, whiskey. My dad likes whiskey. My mom
Mm.
likes wine. Um, but they be drinking. So like they're like slowing down drinking wise is not drinking when they have the work day the next day. So they'll still be drinking, right? But their term of slowing down is not drinking on weekdays or after. And it's just like, man, like, but why though? Why do we always have to, like, and this is what I've been like, I
Why you have to
love
just wind off of it?
huh?
Are you talking about like why you have to like wind down or wean off of it or something?
Or no, just like why do we always have to like why do we always have to why is the numbing effect of alcohol being masked, propagated,
I
and
know.
then like the mind altering what's the word, expansion. The weed, honestly, in my opinion, cannabis is mind expanding.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. And I want to be that person to be like, yo, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna show everyone I I'm gonna quit and still advocate for cannabis because it's nothing wrong with that shit, man. There's nothing wrong with
I
that
really
shit.
don't think there is.
There's not anything wrong, and more people need to know. And so it's like if my message would go a lot further if I just stop everything and just be like, no, like
I
I'm being
think
dead ass serious about this. It's not bad, and I'm not gonna go into alcohol or anything. Like I'm not big. I'm never taking a
I
pill.
I think what needs to really be advocated for a little more instead of
Mm,
just not having weed
mm.
is not abusing weed.
Exactly. Yeah. Weed has helped me throughout my life,
Yeah,
honestly.
people need to be more aware of how not to abuse
Mm-hmm.
certain things
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to just not ever be allowed to have it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. I agree. In my life, though, I 1000% agree with you. In my life, though, uh, my message would just go a lot further and be a lot
No,
more
that's
impactful
cool,
and like
dude. No, ain't no worries about
no,
that.
no, no, exactly. But I 1000 no, I agree. And so it's been something like I've been like struggling with lately.
So, will
Is
you
like
ever smoke again, ever, or are you quitting that for life? Because you said alcohol for life, but you said
what did I say with weed? I was
you
gonna
didn't
like
say
leave
anything with weed. You were like, you kind of
it.
like.
Well, I really.
Here's the thing, man. So let me just give you an
Mhm.
example, right?
Mhm.
I quit drinking, right, because I had
Mhm.
a problem with it,
Yeah.
and I got tired of like not being able to control myself and
Mhm.
just get shit faced and
Mhm.
wake up, lose 2 days feeling like absolute shit because I'm hungover because I
Mhm.
threw up, I blacked out, I didn't feel good, and then 2 weekends later, be like, oh, I'll do it again, and
Mhm.
it'd be like, man, I fucking feel like shit. My allergies are bad, my head hurts, my body sucks.
Yeah.
I feel bad, so I quit. Now I can just go and have one. Like,
Mm.
Like last night, I was like, I'll have a drink with everybody
Mhm.
socially. It's
Mhm.
okay. I'm at home.
Mhm.
Not bad.
Mhm.
I feel like you could probably do the same thing with weed. Quit for now. Hardcore, cold turkey. Don't pick it up. Don't and refuse it when it's offered. Kind of thing is when it's hard.
Yeah.
But I don't. In the future, you never know what the future holds, right?
That's the thing, though. Like, yes, I'm saying like when I'm 50. This is what I'm thinking about. Like, really, like in the
Yeah.
future. This is what I'm thinking. Like life, because I also don't want to. I'm like when I say things, I don't want to like ever go back on it, right? But at the same time, though, I agree with that. I really do, and that's been what I've been really struggling with the last couple of days. And like, she's been like, because it's like I leave that door open. How? But this is where I'm kind of just at with my life. Is like, man, I smoked a lot during my 20s,
So
man.
it's
And
like
it's just time for me.
what it's time for us, dude. I'll tell you what'll help you never
Mm-hmm.
look back on it.
Mm.
Get that hustle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You get a hustle, and bro, it will fucking change you.
I feel like I've always hustled. I never let weed come in between my hustle. And that was like a main principle in my life. And that's why it never overtook my life. And that's why I've always had a
Yeah.
healthy relationship with it. It's because my business came first. And then like if I wanted to
Right.
get high, or if I knew I could get high and like take care of business, I would never do this at work or everything like this. But like whatever the case may be, like working or like lifting or whatever it may be, just like doing errands or whatever it needed to be, or like even having a conversation, you can still have a conversation being high. And like that might be like, oh, okay, well, and yes, you can do this soberly, which is I think I think sober self is probably like the highest pinnacle. Probably it is, but in my experience, weed has brought me closer to God, and I want to just make that clear. I don't want to like bash weed or cannabis to say it's bad or people shouldn't do it, because although I'm quitting, it has helped me. And
I mean, I
I
get it,
want
dude.
yeah, I'm gonna yeah, it's a cold turkey for me, man. And I'm not
Yeah,
really.
because there's no like, right, like you don't know what the future holds really, and there's a lot of room for once you're where you need to be,
Mm-hmm.
type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I think in my life, I don't think I ever will smoke again. Honestly, if I'm just being honest with you, if I just had to, it's a complete 180 for me, man.
Okay.
If I'm just, and like and that's coming like from all the place of love for cannabis too. It's like, I love
Damn.
that shit.
All right.
I love that shit.
I do have to say, I do like having conversations and doing things not high.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to do anything other than sit here and maybe like chill and watch a movie, even watching a movie, dude, I kind of get high. You kind of just like lose it, kind of see through the veil. It doesn't really
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
give you that
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
like you can get lost in the movie type of thing.
But this is the thing, right? We have that perspective. Cannabis has allowed us to have that perspective. Now we can take that perspective and apply that in everyday sober life. Cannabis is a gift, and you can see through the veil exactly this. And I was watching. I remember distinctly, it was Fast and Furious, one of the Fast and Furious movies, and I was like, "Dude, this is such bad acting."
So
And it was
bad.
just like when you said, "You see through the veil," like you can definitely see through the veil through movies and through life in general. And I want to be that person to be like, yo, I'm gonna take the knowledge I've learned from cannabis and apply that to life. I already do, but to do that soberly is a lot more impactful and a lot more hard. Because if you heard that Snoop Dogg was giving up smoke, that was another thing too.
I don't
I
know
did
if I
that before.
believe that one
Yeah, yeah,
yet.
yeah, yeah.
Because it
I
was
was
just
thinking
like
about it last week, and then when he did that, I'll tell you this story. So like, yeah, I was thinking about quitting for last week or so, and then when he said that, he said I'm giving up smoke. I'm like, damn, if Snoop Dogg can do it, so can I. Honestly, it's like I know that sounds a little silly to say that, but a dude who's like smoking all his life and like really has an affinity for cannabis, if he can stop, man, that's powerful, man. It's like, because it's not like out of a play. Alcohol, energy drinks, caffeine, and I mean, sure, other drugs too.
I shit on
Easy.
alcohol, dude. I bash it all the time.
Alcohol is the worst drug of them all.
Mm-hmm.
Easily, I feel like I didn't
But
even drink a
nobody
lot,
calls it a drug.
and
There's a
that's
problem.
sad.
It is a drug.
It
It's a
is
massive
1,000.
drug.
Mm-hmm. And so if I don't smoke weed, there's no way in hell I'm going to alcohol. Fuck that. I refuse. So if I'm giving up weed, and I'll have to think in the long term, if I want like a family, if I want a family, also I don't want to, also I want to be sober. If I'm just being honest with you,
Mm.
um, I'm definitely not going into alcohol. You know, because we take drugs. This is what I'm saying. Like you take drugs, right? You like you use drugs to, well, I guess one escape, right? Sure, that's a thing, right? That does exist, and in the
That's when
past
it
I
becomes
have done.
bad.
That's, yeah, exactly. And so I never really felt like I was escaping anything. I really felt all through my experience with cannabis was out. It just highlighted and enhanced life. It did. I still stand by my story. I still stand by like what it has done for my life. But having said all that, it is time for me to give it up. That's crazy to say though, man. It's really crazy. Complete 180. Cause like honestly though, like I was I was kind of like that person to like bring more, like to
Mm-hmm.
really like. I felt like I was kind of like sometimes I would say you would feel like the peer pressure person, right? I don't know. And sometimes I was kind of like just in the receiving end, but then at the same, then I kind of grew into like, man, I really like this, and it's like really helped me, and it still will, and it still will in the future. And then I feel like I've been got kind of like that influence into your life, like,
Because honestly, when we started this, bro, I thought all this shit was cool. All these bongs, all these glass pieces and stuff. And throughout the course of this, I just learned that they're fucking tacky.
mm,
I'm
mm,
finna take them all down and put them something in a box or some shit. Put them up. Put them in the attic. Get them out of here. I don't need those on display, right?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
you can't hide it. Like there's no
yeah,
questioning what those are for,
yeah,
type shit.
yeah,
And just like yesterday, right? Like so you walked your girl out here and showed her where we do this,
mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like, damn, we do that here, but
It's a lot deeper than that.
it's like other people see that and they just judge it on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so even I'm not saying she judges it for it, but you can't not look at
Mm-hmm.
that and go, oh god, look at these
Mm-hmm.
guys have all these fucking bongs. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
look at this weird
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly that. Like
And I
she
don't
didn't
like
just.
that.
Yeah.
It's just enough, you know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
I had other people out here before that, not last night, but another time, and I was like, man, I really this room's kind of limited to if you're not a fucking
Mm-hmm.
hardcore weed smoker, it doesn't really appeal to you, and you don't want nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, it actually makes people more uncomfortable than it does
Mm-hmm.
anything, you know,
Mm-hmm.
type of shit. So
You're
yeah.
right. You're right. But we can still advocate for it. I
I'm
was
still gonna
still.
advocate for it. There's
I
no,
there's no. I would die on that. I would die on that hill. I swear. I'm like steadfast on that. Like really true. Like weed has helped me. Having said all that, it's time for me to let it go. And with that, if I give up weed, I'm giving up everything. Like I'm not, and that means like I'm easy with alcohol.
yeah,
And for me, I've the last couple weeks I've noticed I'm just replacing the caffeine with weed. Like
honestly, I'm not
replace.
gonna drink again until we go to Vegas for the wedding.
Mm,
And I'm still gonna drink mildly,
yeah,
and then after that, I'm done again.
yeah,
I don't really ever want it again.
yeah. I feel like I've already kind of lived that life. If I'm just being real, I've
It's
had my
just
experience.
like
It was fun while it
it's like,
lasted,
but like, how
but
many
there's
times do
more
you want to
to
do the
it.
same shit?
Yeah.
How many times do you want to come do the same thing with the same like you're drinking the same shit for the same outcome to fucking get silly?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
Just 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 be about it already.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need
Mm-hmm.
that fucking garbage.
For real. Just be about it, right? Just be about it. Alcohol is garbage. I don't think cannabis is garbage,
No,
but
it's not garbage. No.
I agree. Be about it, and then just do that yourself, like soberly. Just like
Yeah. I'm
it's
definitely
hard for
not
me
gonna
to say
stop.
that.
I'm
It really
definitely
is hard to stop for me to say that.
definitely not to a place in my life where I want to stop smoking weed forever.
Fair.
But I definitely have cut back. Since
Mm-hmm.
everybody else doesn't really do it anymore, I don't hardly do it. I only
Mm.
keep a little on hand for myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect for me.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm gonna downgrade. I'm
Mm-hmm.
stopping. I'm not gonna fucking buy this fucking the most potent shit I can get.
Mm.
That has left its place in my life.
Mm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
need to smoke a half a joint and go to sleep for 3 days. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how people have that. Oh, my daughter got some on my shirt. I don't know how that's like a regular basis for some people, dude.
Yeah. It was a regular basis for me, man. You just have to keep smoking, honestly. That's how that happens.
Yeah, I
And you
can't
just
do
have to be
that,
like,
man.
yeah, yeah.
I
No,
don't have
I
the
agree.
lung. I don't have the lung capacity for that. Shit'll fuck me
Yeah.
up.
You have to just be like, for me, that how that I did that was I was just like on top of my shit. I really did take care of my shit. And
Dude,
then I
some
would just
just
smoke. But,
normal, good, like Reggie
oh,
weed
yeah, man.
would be a long way for me.
Dude, they're absolutely, man. Dude, in my all honesty, man, it's really good. I mean, I'm not here to persuade you either way. And I really think if you don't swallow, like, there's nothing wrong. I truly believe there is nothing wrong with smoking weed. That's my honest
Yeah.
God's opinion. But having said that, in my life, it's time to move on.
Mm-hmm.
There's to
Mm-hmm.
like bigger, better things. Honestly.
I've kind of found my path again
Mm-hmm.
to have a goal
Mm-hmm.
that I'm really trying to achieve that's closely obtainable,
Mm-hmm.
and reaching that goal will set me further along the path
Mm-hmm.
because I'll feel better.
Yeah.
I'll feel better living in a better environment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
because right now it's just kind of, I don't know, man. It's like the lights are dim for me, kind of
Mm.
shit. Weird. It's just
Mm.
weird. A weird feeling here.
Of the house itself, or you mean like
Yeah.
it? Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's definitely it's real
It's
because when we okay, I'm just giving you like an example, right? Just we're here, right? And then we went to this other place, and it was just like people weren't any much better on it. Like they weren't like,
same kind
oh,
of people.
they weren't like, yeah. I'm not even like trying to like judge
Yeah.
anyone, but like it wasn't like, oh wow, like there's just like saints or whatever it may be. Like no, like, but like the house definitely carries like heaviness. Well, over there it was like light and bright and like, oh wow,
Yeah.
okay, nice. It's like nice.
And what's so weird, dude, is it's like no matter how many lights I turn on in the house, it still feels fucking dark.
Yeah.
And I've tried changing the color of the light bulbs, like a lighter white color, a little more homey warm color. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they have like a shadow on them that just makes them dim.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird, man.
Mm-hmm. You need more natural light. If you get a place with natural, like, buy yourself
Oh
some
yeah.
property,
I'm gonna have some
get a
skylights put
compound,
in, dude.
skylights, open lights,
Big,
natural light.
yeah, dude.
Dude, that in of itself will change your life.
I
Just
know.
just being real with you, man. I grew up in a not a similar type of house where it would be always dark, and like it would
Mm.
just be a dark house. And every time, even still now, it's like every time I'm there, it's like it's just dark, and it's just like man. And then like so I moved. So my current apartment, first thing that stood out to me, natural light. There's
Big lot
open
of it,
light.
yeah.
I was like, man, I'm gonna move here. I don't care how small it is. I would much. I had a price point where I could move into a bigger apartment, but that too was a bit of a darker apartment.
Hmm.
And I was like, man, I don't want that. Like,
I mean, this house has good natural light. I have that giant front window. When the sun's beaming in, it's beautiful,
mm-hmm,
right? But then it's like, at the same time, like it's something to do with the house. There's a darkness
Mm-hmm.
over the house,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like smothering the light coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So weird, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
And people are like, oh, well, you just need to bless it. And I was like, nah, I just need to leave.
Yeah, it's not your
Yeah,
place
it can
to.
have it back.
Yep.
Honestly.
Yep. It can have it back.
Yeah,
Yep.
whatever it is that what it wants this, the darkness that wants this place can fucking have it. I
Mm.
just need to fucking get my shit together and get on out of here.
Mm.
It
Mm-hmm.
can't come with me. It's not allowed to fucking follow me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we just kind of have to coexist for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I guess it had its place, right? Because I picked up, you know, I kind of picked up religion and faith from it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it had. I guess even the darkness has its light. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which, hmm.
Absolutely. Without light, there can't be darkness. Without darkness, you can't have light. So of course, the darkness, there's still light with it. And so, like, through that pressure of darkness, it's gonna form a diamond, right? Pressure builds diamonds, and through all that darkness energy and just like, heavy energy,
Yeah.
you're gonna rise above it, and you're gonna be that much more stronger because of it.
And I feel like I just have some small steps to take. I just got to keep my goals in mind, and I'm still trying to. And with all, even with the cannabis stuff, man, I hope you still want to be a part of Jars.
Hell yeah, man!
Absolutely.
I wouldn't mind that. Hell yeah,
Because
I'm in with that.
even I was like, damn, at one point I'm not gonna smoke anymore, and then it's like, how's it gonna be if you're trying to sell something that you don't use anymore?
Mm,
And I think you're right. It doesn't matter.
no, it has it. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I'm an ambassador for cannabis
Mm-hmm.
forever.
Hell yeah.
There's
Hell
nothing
yeah.
wrong with it. I think
Hell
it's
yeah.
a fucking great thing, man.
Hell yeah. I fully support that 1000% with all my heart. An ambassador, an ambassador
Yeah.
for cannabis. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Cannabis
Damn.
commissioner.
And we need to I need to finish my shit. I need to focus up, and I need to finish our rebranding and our
Mm-hmm.
everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's good stuff, man. I'm just a little slow today. I'm a little
No,
low.
man. No, man. It's all
Low,
good.
slow.
It's all good. It's been on my mind. I haven't said that out loud, so it's like kind of like a weight lifted off. I don't know how she's gonna react to it. I mean, she's gonna be like, "Oh wow,"
Hell yeah, man. That's good.
but like it's really kind of not coming from anyone else. Like, I'm not trying to like please anyone else. It's like really for myself.
So,
Honestly.
does she look at weed kind of in a negative light, or does she just not care?
She looks at weed in a negative light. Yes. Of course she like I talk about. I'm like fully transparent. I'm fully transparent from day one.
That's good, man.
So like there's like no like.
And that's what's beautiful. If you can find somebody that you can be fully transparent with, no matter what it is you're being transparent about, and you still are okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're good to go, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly that.
It'll take you far. It'll take y'all far together.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. That's what makes it special, honestly. And I don't want anything to like come in between that. I'm never gonna like let cannabis, get in between me and my family. Honestly, that's just insane.
Because when you really think about it, even at the end of the day, no matter how much you love it, it's just a silly thing.
Yeah, it's a substance, right? It's a silly,
It's just a silly little. It's just a little plant, right?
a little plant. It's a plant.
You're gonna let a plant dictate shit.
Yeah, give me a break.
Just like
I'm not
you're gonna
do
let a
that.
bottle of liquid dictate shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Same principle.
It's the same thing, man.
Ultimately, I value my relationships, my family,
For
over
sure.
everything else.
For sure. Your life experience.
Your life experiences. I've had my fair share of life experiences through it all, and there's a lot more to come as well.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like just beginning that next chapter.
Yeah, exactly that.
I feel like there's too many of us all doing it at the same time, and it feels good, bro. Everybody's taking those next steps.
Really?
Yeah. I like it. I like seeing it. A lot of people starting families, having babies, taking those bigger steps and growing and getting ready to move on and do the next thing and
yeah, man.
get more like financially stable and be able to do things, and
Mm-hmm.
it's really nice. Which all in all, that's all I'm looking for. If I can just
For
be
real.
stable,
For real.
I'm good to go. That's all I need.
Mm-hmm. Stable and thriving as well. Don't
Yeah, I don't
forget
want
to
to be
thrive.
complacent.
You can't just be stable, and because that's another thing. Like, especially like in Oak Cliff, you see this a lot. Where she's also from Oak Cliff, so she has family there, right? But like, oh, I'm not trying to talk about. I wasn't trying to
No,
bring that.
no, you're fine. No, I
Um,
was thinking of something else.
but yeah, it was like a lot of it was like you just get completely. You just a lot of it is just
Well,
like complacency.
I
Just like
just
oh, you want to be comfortable, and you just become complacent.
I don't understand that something about like when you're from a ghetto area and you're like, yeah, you're
Mm-hmm.
repping like Oak Cliff is a fucking perfect example, man.
Mm-hmm.
You rep Oak Cliff, you're from there, you stay there for life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why? When you have every opportunity in the world to fucking leave it
Mm-hmm.
and be better and do better
Mm-hmm.
and go further,
Mm-hmm.
you just like you just move right back into it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
And
that's yeah, exactly. She's from there, like that's what she's about. Honestly, that's really like her
oh
like life.
shit.
Like that's where, yeah, that's like her life.
Yeah.
And it's like yeah, absolutely. Like I mean, just like working there for a little bit as well, and like living there for a little bit, you definitely see that. Like growing up in Arlington, you don't have that. Like you're
Nah.
just like okay, like this is just the suburbia. Like, but like yeah, definitely over there, man. It's like the ghetto is crabs in a bucket. Like fuck that, dog. Like
And they never want to
they
leave.
never want to leave. They never want to expand their mind. They never want to like do better for themselves. And
So,
think,
I mean, we have some family that lives there too, and they had the opportunity. Like they're looking for a house, and then they rent a house in the fucking same neighborhood. I'm like, bro, why?
mm,
Like, you could have went anywhere, dog. Anywhere. You could have went to fucking Switzerland or some shit. Like anywhere in the
mm-hmm,
world, and you chose
mm-hmm,
the same fucking hood
mm-hmm,
that keeps you in the same fucking spot,
mm-hmm. Yep.
doing the same shit.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
Like the hood's not gonna change, brother. It's
Mm-hmm.
not. No matter how much you live there, it ain't gonna change. And
Mm-hmm.
by the fact that you staying there, it's probably gonna keep it the same longer.
Yep. Yep. Nothing changes if nothing changes.
Man, it drives me nuts, dude.
Yep.
Like last night, even in this area over here, bro, this area is getting just.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was gonna be on the come up, and they were gonna start developing more around and making a night. They ain't doing shit, bro. They ain't
Mm-hmm.
doing a fucking thing. We're
Mm-hmm.
sitting out back by the fire,
Mm-hmm.
and just motherfuckers just start shooting
Mm-hmm.
over there, just
Mm-hmm.
rattling it off. Pa,
Mm-hmm.
pa, 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 pa. And then like 2 minutes later, pa, 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 pa. You're like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
what's your fascination with shooting a gun? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm the biggest fucking gun advocate, right? I ain't gonna fucking ever bash guns, but I bash ghetto ass fucking people with guns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not shooting
It's
up
the
in there.
fucking people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hood mentality. Like you said, like nothing changes if nothing changes, man. There's more out there. I can't. Yeah. I can't just be like living the same life like on repeat. Do 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 do. On repeat. Do 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 do
Mm.
do. Like I did that. I lived that. I did it. I know from experience. I did that shit. It was fun. I learned a lot. But like you say, like I ultimately like really do value my family over everything, and like I would never let anything come in between that. Like not even close.
No, never.
No, and that's what people think. Oh, you can either choose this or that, like weed or this or me. I'm like dog, like no,
You
like
know the difference too, Sean? I
mm
guarantee you wouldn't have been so receptive if she was like, "It's me or the weed."
mm
You'd have been
mm-hmm
like, "The weed,"
that we
because I get to choose ultimately, right?
mm-hmm
And it's like when people do that ultimatum shit is when that's the wrong way to do it.
yeah yeah
Instead, enlighten somebody to like how good life is without it,
yeah
and be like, "Look, it's time. You
yeah
gotta go."
yeah Yeah. Exactly that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Hell yeah. I'm proud. I'm proud of you, brother, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you,
And I'm
man.
happy for you.
Thank you, man.
Oh man.
Damn, that was like a lot. I
Other
could
than
cry.
that, man, there's been so much crazy shit going on in this country. I don't even know where to fucking pick up on
Where does it
anything.
even start?
You got
Jeez.
Snoop Dogg quitting weed. You got P Diddy fucking settling his fucking lawsuit
Oh, for what was he doing?
with his uh, ex girl.
Mm.
I don't know what that shit was about. Apparently, she was suing him for something. She wanted like $30 million. The allegations are that he was raping her,
Oh my.
which like it's pretty serious accusations. And he's saying, of course, he's saying no, that didn't happen. And honestly, like how fast they were able to settle the suit from when stuff was popping off makes me really think that those allegations were false.
Mm.
Because when people really settle like real quick, you're kind of like, oh, look, they got the payout they were looking for to drop these fake allegations.
Yeah. Or they could be like, oh, let me just pay this out because I know this is true. So let's just
You're
get rid of
right. It
that.
could
I think
be.
that that's just as a
You're
equal
right. Yeah,
possibility,
you'll never
honestly.
know.
Yeah, you'll never know. That's why it's a settlement, right? So it's just like, it is what it is.
Damn.
It's wild though. Like just man, I just think like power corrupts, man. It's just
It truly does, man. Damn, Sean, I hate to do this to you, brother, but I
no.
gotta run to the
Yeah,
restroom.
man. Absolutely.
You good for like just a couple
Yeah,
minutes?
man. Absolutely, man. I can keep on talking.
I was trying to make it, but I ain't
No, you're good. I can keep on talking. No, it's just it's like an impactful moment in my life, a big moment in my life. It's time to let it go, and it feels good to say that. Honestly, it does. Like I could have like just cried right there. I still kind of like a knot in my throat, honestly. Um, but yeah, man, it's just so real. Like just I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with my life. I'm comfortable where I'm headed, where I'm going, my vision for the future. I'm gonna keep it moving. Ain't nothing changed really. Nothing changes if nothing changes, but you're still the same person. You're still, I'm still the same person. I'm still trying to figure it all out. Aren't we all? Shoot, and that's the enemy. Honestly, if you say you know it all, that's the enemy. I'm gonna keep saying that. If you really do think the person who says they know it all, or they have all the answers, or this way is the right way and no other way is right. It's like, dog, we're all people just trying to figure it all out, homie. You know, the ultimate strength is showing empathy, showing grace uh, to everyone. Hell, even like people who really don't deserve it, really, honestly. That would be the most strength. Uh, that would require the most strength a person could ever muster is really forgiving someone who, in all honesty, shouldn't be forgiven. And how can we be that strong individual to really forgive? And I just say all these things because man, I think like if someone like messed with my family, if someone like really did something like messed up with my family or just did something wrong, killed maybe drunk driver or I don't even want to say it, but yeah, had just does bad things. Um, to forgive that person ultimately, That's so strong. I don't know if I could do that. Forgive someone like that. Ultimately, you do, because that is Christ-like, huh? Damn. Forgiveness. There's no like there's no asterisks when we say forgive. Just forgive, period. But like really though, it's really deep actually to forgive someone who doesn't really shouldn't really be forgiven. Because ultimately you're the one carrying that burden. So, damn. I feel like this would be a good time to go into comments if we had comments. But yeah, man. Kind of repeating myself, but we're all trying to figure it out, and it's a beautiful Sunday, man. Just I'm off all week. Thanksgiving week. What are you thankful for? Just thankful for being healthy, honestly, for my family, and just keeping it moving, like a fresh new perspective on stuff, man. Fresh new perspective on life. I really do quite love it. I do. And I'm ready for the next chapter. Let's turn the page on this one and flip it over to the next one on the 76th episode of the Smoke Circle podcast, man. It's a beautiful day out here, man. Are you living? Shoot. Are you actually living though? I say it often, but like, are you existing? Are you existing? Or are you living? Are you living or are you just existing? A lot of people in this world are just existing, just going through the motions. How many people are just going through the motions in life, man? That's fucking insane. That's insane. Oh, but really though, it is insane to. It really is insane just to go through the motions and not really have like a path or a goal in life. I think everyone needs a hero's journey, a goal to strive for. And my goal is just to show up as a better person for my family and for the people I love. That's my goal. Whether that be at work, home, regardless. How can I show up and be the best person, truly the best person I can be? How can I show ultimate empathy and grace to those around me? Because you can't give ultimatums. You can't do this or that. Like, you have to show a better way. Show the light. Be the light. In order to show the light, you have to be the light. Be that beacon of light in this lost world. Be that beacon of light to say, hey, yo, it's okay. Check this out, homie. Look at this. This is so much better, man. Let's just step back and just live like this, man. Whatever it may be, but just having that grace to show others. That's real shit, man. Real deal. Dealio. Some liquid death. Now, I said no caffeine, and I looked at this, and it says a micro dose of 30 milligrams. I don't know if this is. I'm just cutting out energy drinks. So that's really what I meant by caffeine. I don't drink coffee because I don't like the taste. Sure, the taste is okay, but if you need to wake up every morning and have a glass of coffee, I think that's dependency. I don't like to be dependent on any substance, regardless of what it is. And so even with cannabis, I've never been dependent on a substance. That's different. I don't like the energy drinks.
Oh, my brother, man, I'm sorry to have done that to you.
You're fine. I was just talking about even like coffee, and like I never did coffee because I never wanted to be dependent on, like, you drink coffee right in the morning to wake up.
I drink a lot of coffee.
I never wanted to be dependent on a substance to wake up or just to like.
I'm not dependent on it, thank God. But I know a lot
But
of
what if
people
you
are.
don't drink it? You're okay.
Yeah.
You feel the same, or how is it different if you drink coffee or not?
Um. Yeah, I can't lie. Not exactly the same now. My days are a little. My days get rolling a little slower.
Okay.
I kind of use it to kind of just like slap that.
Boom.
You know when you're tired, and you kind of got
I see.
that little thing going on with the
Yeah.
eyes. You know,
Yeah.
kind of just knocks that away.
I got you. I got
Kind
you.
of gets the brain like
Mm-hmm.
putting some fucking high octane gas in the tank. Like
I
let's
got
get it.
you.
Let's.
I got you.
We got this. We got the machine fired up. Now let's get it moving.
It's
You know what I'm
gonna
saying?
move. Yeah. I get that. I get that.
Yeah, so we're still gonna do wine tastings, though, right?
Oh shoot. I
I
forgot
don't
about
drink
that.
anymore.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
If not, totally okay.
I don't think so, man. Fuck.
Damn, you're like all the way, all of it. 100. Okay.
Damn. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Don't think about it then.
If we can do something else, let's do something else then.
Hell yeah. Let's go to Colorado and smoke a bunch of weed. No, it's just fucking weed, man.
Go to the mountains. Damn, I never thought about that. 'Cause I think that is like important to like build that.
You gotta build
man.
that. You gotta build that structure.
Yeah, like how do adults like? You know what? You can come over to the house and we can like just make lunch or dinner.
That's totally fine, dude.
Let's
I
do
like doing
that.
shit like that.
Let's do that. It's a
So
little bit
I
further.
guess we're coming to a party. Oh, I won't disclose anything. Never mind. I'll say that later.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later. That's a little
Okay.
more personal type shit. But yeah.
Okay.
No, there's plenty to do, man. And what I don't like, dude, is that most of the time when you're associated with people that are like, they really like drinking alcohol and doing all that shit, everything's late night.
Oh, I see.
Everything's like the same kind of scene, the same kind of, everything like that. Whereas, like, I like doing shit like we went to that art festival. I
Mm-hmm.
love doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Get outside,
Yeah.
walk around, be active, feel
Yeah.
good,
Yeah. Yeah.
see cool stuff, do cool stuff,
Yeah.
make a whole day. Like,
Yeah.
being
Exactly.
with people you like to be around for like an extended period of time. When you go to the bar and shit, it just like, it's for one, it's motherfucking loud, and I can't hear anything.
I can't hear anything.
Bro. So like, my wife knows this, but when we go somewhere and it's loud and we get around shit like that, I'm just like, I just sit there like this the whole time, I just kind of look around because I don't want to drink. And I can't talk to anybody because I fucking literally can't hear what they're saying back.
Yeah. That's how I am too.
Yeah, and it's weird, dude, because it's not like my hearing's bad, but as soon as there's like an ambient noise, I can't hear you over that ambient noise.
I see.
Type of shit.
Okay.
Like when the TV's playing, I can't hear people over the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe my hearing's bad. Maybe that's what that means.
That's what that means.
That's a life of having subs in your car.
Yeah, like, dude, I like a lot of music too, and like,
Loud music is
it hurt my ears
so
too.
bad for you though.
I know. I do like loud music. It has hurt my ears now because I have noticed like my hearing isn't as good as it once was.
Bro, I feel like people don't really tell you this, but like
No one knew.
by the age of 30, like your health really starts, like shit really changes.
Really so,
Like,
right?
Real fucking, it's like real rapid.
Mm-hmm.
Like by the time you hit 30, it's like vision gets a little different, joints and pain start to come on,
Mm-hmm.
hearing changes, and like you're like, man, what the fuck, man?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
What happened? For real.
I used to run marathons and shit.
Damn.
Oh man. Yeah.
Where's my stomach?
Man, that's how I've been feeling, bro. That's what I had to go take care of that business.
Mm-hmm. It's the alcohol. I drank yesterday and like just feel terrible. Like I don't feel terrible, right? But
You
it
don't
takes.
feel good.
You don't feel great. Yeah, you don't feel
Uh-uh.
good.
That's why I feel kind of groggy and more stuffy because I drank yesterday
Mm-hmm.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That won't be hard. I don't think it will be. Honestly, like nothing will be hard. I mean, sure, it
I'm
might.
not gonna lie. Alcohol is probably the easiest to quit.
Yeah, for me too.
Because when I had enough, I had just had enough. I was like,
Mm.
this is just not. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
For one, it doesn't even fucking taste good. Like, let's just break it real fucking. Let's just break it down. It doesn't even taste good.
Yeah.
It's not like you're missing something that's like an exquisite taste. Like,
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. You're right. Exactly. We just like
it tastes like shit most of the time.
exactly. That's why you have to like chase it with different things or mix it with different things to make it palatable.
Yeah, you mix it with
Palatable.
something else that's really bad, which is soda.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to quit drinking sodas.
That's a big thing.
I think I'm gonna cut some other things out first, and I'll work my way back to that because
Mm-hmm.
that one was hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost not affordable because I know you don't drink sodas, but they used to be like $5 a 12 pack. You know how much a 12 pack of soda is?
How much?
It's $9.
$9.
$9 fucking dollars.
Holy fuck! Wow. So wow, $9.
So it's almost $1 a can
wow.
from
At
the grocery store.
Exactly, at the grocery store.
It's not like you're buying $1 can out of the vending machine
Exactly,
and they're
that's-
making a little bit of money off of it. No, it's almost $1 a can. You're buying it fucking at the best level you could really get it at.
Wow.
I know.
That's crazy to think about. I never knew. I never. Yeah. Wow.
That's how bad. That's how bad we are. That's how bad the fucking economy has gotten.
Mm-hmm. This country is just going down.
And so
with
what
that.
happened? Because I saw that, like, I guess they had a meeting. President Biden had a meeting with, Xi Jinping,
Oh, is it the Chinese dude?
Chinese
Okay. I don't know his name honestly.
leader. It's something Ping.
Okay.
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping, Mr.
I think
Ping.
is what it is, Mr. Ping. But apparently they were rushing because I saw a video clip of them rushing like the reporters and stuff out. They were like kicking all the reporters out after Ping's announcement or
Mm.
whatever he had said. I don't.
Is it to do with
I don't know.
America?
That's supposedly I couldn't find any information on what he had said.
Mm.
I was like, that's kind of weird. They're kicking everybody out like after he said something, but you could just see like Biden was sitting there, and then I guess his his advisor or something sitting behind him, but his advisor was like, "Oh shit, oh shit." You could see it on his face.
The Biden's advisor
Mm-hmm.
is saying "oh shit" to what?
Like you could just see the
the
oh shit look
Chinese
on his
dude
face to
saying?
whatever he had said, to whatever Ping had said.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I need to be a little more diligent. See, this is what I don't like. This is the part of weed that I don't really like. Is like, or the part of being hung over a day.
Mm.
Is now my memory. I can't recall anything that I've seen.
Mm.
This is where I need to improve for the podcast, dude.
Mm.
More notes and more like actual information will get us a lot farther than us trying to fumble through nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, I just wanted to talk. Yeah, you're right. That's big of you to say, honestly. That's big of you to say, and it doesn't go unheard. I appreciate that, definitely. And I need to do a better job of that as well. Yeah, I came in here just, like, thinking about, like, my sobriety and, like, really.
That's a big one, dude. That's a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we have so much shit going on currently in our lives that we're not putting our full attention to this. This is just, like, how we meet every week to just have our conversation and talk it out and feel good. But to grow this, we got to have some
structure, some planning,
some more meat and potatoes to it.
Exactly.
Damn. Yeah, I wish y'all would have hung out a little longer last night. Y'all could have sat out back and heard Zoe get absolutely fucking roasted into the ground.
Oh, did he?
Over his tracksuit.
Oh, his blue tracksuit.
Fucking poor dude, man.
I feel bad. I love Lorenzo. That's my boy.
Nah, dude, I do too, but
he was getting trashed. He was getting roasted.
Hell yeah. We were like, man, Zoe was at home looking at that thing, and he was like, today's the day.
Today's the day.
I'm going to wear this.
Never
I was like,
again.
you had a 50-50 chance. He was either gonna be real good, everybody's gonna think you look fresh as fuck, or this was the outcome.
Yeah.
And this was it today. You got the roast.
He got the rose slut yesterday.
Oh man.
Damn.
No, it was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all have a good time? Val have a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
time?
exactly
Yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Cool, man. See, I like yesterday was a good vibe, dude. I love having everybody together like that, and then
Mm-hmm.
like it wasn't a party, you know. It
Yeah.
wasn't like everybody getting just alcohol wasn't the main focus of the function,
Yeah.
and so it was just way better, man. Everybody was
Mm-hmm.
just having a good time and
Mm-hmm.
chilling and talking, and
Was that the first time that you guys that everyone has been together and alcohol wasn't the main focus of it?
that's very rare that we all get together like that, and it's not like a party to drink at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because whenever there's a party at their house, that's the main focus is to get fucked up, and it's like
Uh-huh.
that's why I don't like to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Versus, you know, just a good like
Mm.
just a good function of people gathering,
Mm-hmm.
which I like just meeting up for and having dinner and shit like that. It's nice.
Yeah, man, we're gonna do that, man.
Hell yeah,
Let's
dude.
do that. We can like, and I can even like talk to her like what we could cook and everything. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
we'll invite you over.
I can't wait. See, this is why I can't wait to have the better place because
Mm.
I'm gonna have it set up where it's just
Mm-hmm.
nice to have dinners and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Have people over, have a dinner.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
Especially if we lived closer together, it'd be way better.
Ooh, yeah, dude, dude.
And I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of why I want to move that way. Is 'cause
Damn.
the people
Okay.
that I know and I'm close to live that way too. Like,
Bet.
you know, Juan lives that way, kind of like
Okay.
more towards
Yeah.
Mansfield than I
Uh
do.
huh. Yeah.
And it's like, man, I got some other really good friends that live out there from that I'm close with, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I'd be closer to everybody that I really
Mm-hmm.
like to be around.
Mm-hmm.
And just something about a
Dude.
little bit further south, it just has that better energy. When you get outside that metroplex, it just has that better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like there's more light. I feel
There's
like just living in the city is darker, right? It's like,
well, get this. So like it's kind of like the opposite, right? Because of all the light pollution, right?
that is
Out
true.
it's less light,
Yes.
more, you know, light as in like a spiritual,
It's
like more
less like actual light, but more light.
light. Yeah. Exactly.
Like LITE,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
not heavy.
Not heavy. Exactly that. Both spelled LIGHT.
It is light both ways.
Right. That's
What
a
is
homo.
LITE?
That's just a short. That's just like a slang for
See, that's
light.
how
Like
I always use like a lighter feeling. I always spell
Yeah,
it
yeah.
light, so people
Mhm.
kind of
yeah, to get the point
English
across.
language. Man. What a
English, like,
fucking
homophones and
God.
everything. Spell the same, sound the same, different meanings. Homophones. What the hell is that?
Careful with that road. That's a little close to something that's toxic. You swap a couple letters out in that sentence,
Right, then
boy,
it's
and
even
you're
like that.
you're a
Like, what
piece of
the hell?
shit. People be like, what?
What the fuck? No, absolutely, man. Like,
Like the language is full of what?
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, man.
So I'm having this kind of dilemma, right?
Mm.
And people go, I shouldn't say this on there for the toxic people that are just exist in the world. But you know what? Here's your fucking fuel for your fire. Being somebody like I'm nowhere in my mind racist at all. I don't judge people by the color of their skin. It's not something I do. I disagree with it wholeheartedly. I judge people based on their their values, right? If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. It's doesn't matter what color your skin is or where you're from or what culture you fucking abide by. If you do shitty things, you're a shitty person. Right? At our fucking job, man, I'm getting really sick and tired, and I don't know how to approach this because it's not something that I would ever think I would have to approach. But I'm really tired of the discrimination against me and my colleagues from certain people in our shop because we're not Hispanic,
Mm.
and it's getting to the point where it's like just blatant, like they just don't like us because we're the white boys. literally.
Mm.
Like, there's only 5 of us, and there's like 15 is the rest of the shop,
Mm.
and they don't want us. They don't want nothing to do with us. They make us look bad. They try to cover up their shit by blaming it on us. It's just a landslide, right?
Mm.
And so I technically work underneath one of them, and I'm like, man, like he's the supervisor, and he fucking just makes my job harder on purpose.
Mm.
And he'd just be standing. He'd just be able to just stand and chilling, doing nothing, jack shit, playing on his phone, twiddling his thumbs.
Gotta
I'm
get
like,
out of that. Fuck
I'm
that.
like, damn, man. And here's my thing, dude. If my, maybe I'm wrong. You can correct me if I am, right? But when you have somebody that's your manager, right, that you report under, shouldn't their job entail more than yours does?
They should have more responsibility and.
Correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I shouldn't be doing things in terms of like simplifying the job for the manager.
No, they should be simplifying the job for you. That would be a good manager.
Right. I'm simplifying shit for this dude.
Mm.
And I'm like, look, man, like, I'm going to help you out, right? It'll make it easier for you so we can get through this project. But the normal should be you making this so that it's less load on me.
Mm-hmm.
You should be dispersing this up more
Mm-hmm.
correctly, not me dispersing it out so that your job's even easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
They just do it on purpose because they know they can.
yeah, so instead of me being under the guy, we should be on the same level so that therefore I don't have to take his shit no more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. They kind of got it fucked up.
Mm.
And I be trying, man. I be trying
Yeah.
to actually put in the effort now since I'm trying to like do better by myself.
Yeah.
And it's just like kind of going unnoticed again. I'm like, man, I'm not about this, dude.
You gotta get out of that situation, man.
I think I
Go
do,
some.
man. I
Yeah.
think I just need to. I just want to do stuff for myself, man. I really got to get the store up and going.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting here doing a lot of contemplation, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a boring episode. Sorry about that.
No, man. It's been an impactful episode.
It has been. It's been powerful.
Yeah, man. Glad I could be part of it. How long has it been?
Just over an hour.
Oh, okay.
We can do it a little longer, or we could just chill out. It's up to you, man. I'm just vibing now.
Me too. I'm just vibing.
We'll keep it going.
Hell
Doesn't
yeah.
matter. We're rebranding anyways, so
Yeah, man.
these are kind of pilots, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's what it's all about, man. Just like really.
I just want to feel better, Sean, every day.
Mm-hmm. Have you been taking care of your health?
I've been trying. I haven't gone to the gym in like 2 weeks now because, like, got done with that garage sale. That was like its own fucking workout every day. Hard as fuck because I probably put in like, I probably walked 10 miles doing that up
Mm-hmm.
and down and in and out and all around the fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't go very far, right? It's not like I walked 10 miles away or some shit.
Yeah.
The amount of steps that I would have put in would have been outrageous.
Yeah.
Like, I was sore as fuck.
Mm.
Then right after that, I fucking got sick, and I was like, man, I need to go to my gym. Then you keep putting that work in, man.
If we took better care of your health, do you think you would just kind of like fight over this
Oh yeah.
and be sick less often?
Well, I have such bad allergies, man. I can't really control the
Mm.
allergies type of shit because I get sick like this almost every year. It's
Mm.
the same thing.
Mm.
Sinuses. I get a sinus infection. My shit's all messed up for about a week, and then I'll be all right.
Mm.
It's always when the first like weather change
I
happens.
got you. Yeah, yeah. And this is what's going on right now.
Yeah, it
This
just
week.
fucks me off, man.
Mm.
And I haven't gone to the doctor to get like prescription type medicine, and everything I've been taking just hasn't been really working.
Mm.
I don't know. I'll get over it. I'll be all right.
Take
Ready,
care. Mm-hmm.
ready to get over it and move on again.
Move on again. Find new. It's big moves, right? I'm not. This is like a
I
lot
just,
easier to say,
dude, I'm
but
like
like,
addicted to big moves now. I'm addicted. I'm kind of addicted to hustling
uh huh.
and making those moves
New
and
job, new property, new life. Really, that's
hmm
the main. And then like, of course, with your health as well.
hmm
So I don't know, no particular order. New job, new property, and
health's got to come
health.
first. If I feel
Health.
better, I can function better.
Yeah, yeah. Take care of your health so then you can take care of your family
And it
and.
has, man. I told you, like going to the
Mhm.
gym would have been my first step, and that's what it was. And then more things started
Uh-huh.
following in suit and stuff. And so,
Dude, I haven't been honestly, man. I haven't been working out as much as I would like to, and this is something that I'm also going to like really hammer home. It's just like I my slide is there, and I'm just not. I'm more sick. Not sickly. I mean, like my stomach's more fucked up. Honestly, it's because I haven't been like really taking care of my body as much as I should. Um.
mm,
Mhm. Mhm. You don't need to, not smoke weed to fuck up your
no,
shit.
hell no.
It's nothing to do with weed. Um, but yeah, man, it's just like I haven't been really functioning the best way I could. And so like I went to the gym today. After that was the first time in quite a bit, okay, in a week, which is kind of big for me. Um, like I forgot exactly what I was gonna say. My bad. I'm sorry.
Sorry, bro. We're off today. I can tell.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's kind of a gloomy, groggy kind of day.
Yeah, it's rainy outside, gloomy day, huh? I'm off all week though.
Oh,
I'm
baby, that's what
chilling.
I'm talking
Hell
about.
yeah. When you're gone to the
Vibing.
restaurant, we were talking about like I'm off all week. What are you thankful for? Thanksgiving break. It's that time of the year.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. I got a lot to be thankful for this year, honestly. And this podcast is one of them. I'm
Hell
really
yeah.
thankful for this podcast, and I'm thankful for the growth that it has instilled into both of us.
Mmm.
And then, honestly, brother, that we're instilling in others because I see it.
Mmm.
I still see it.
Mmm.
I still feel it.
Mmm.
And I want to continue to see people around us grow
Mmm.
and do better.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we can take a lot of people really far.
Hell yeah, man. That's why I'm passionate about this shit, man.
I am too, man.
That's
I really, bro. I'm telling you, man. Once I fucking move, dude, I can see the greener pastures, brother.
mm-hmm.
Closer to the people that I care about.
Mm-hmm.
Getting people together, having a Sunday dinner type of shit, or just
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Just
Mm-hmm.
being around people that we enjoy
Mm-hmm.
and just growing.
Mm-hmm. It's that right there, man.
Growth is exciting, man.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm ready for the little one to grow physically, and
Mm.
it's exciting, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
She's all
And
happy inside.
then maybe have like a
Um,
little cousin out.
dude, it'd be great. Yeah, man.
We can all like come together, really, honestly.
It could.
I mean, it will.
I was kind of trying to see. I was trying to feel Junior out last night to see if he'd be somebody that was interested in going in on that with us, but
Mm.
I couldn't quite get that feel out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of got to be careful with him because he gets off in the weeds real quick, bro. He just be out in left field. And you're like, hey, no, first base. He's like just out there, gone.
Out there.
The motherfucker just took off sprinting, and you were like, hey, it's fucking this way, buddy.
This way, buddy.
I love the enthusiasm, but brother, you gotta know, you gotta hear the rules first. You're swinging a bat. We're playing football. I mean, fuck. The passion's there. Motherfucker's trying to hit a home run with a soccer ball. I mean, goddamn. I love the passion and the enthusiasm. That's what I need. But sometimes, like, you just gotta learn how to steer him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta veer him in the guides.
It's so funny
Oh,
because it's
dude.
so true.
It is so true, dude. He's
yeah.
like, I'm trying to talk to y'all about Vegas. I'm like, what, you trying to get us on a private jet or some shit? And he's like, shit, maybe.
Maybe.
I was like, oh no.
On a
Oh, fuck, I
BJ.
fucked up. I should have said
I
that.
should not have said that.
God damn. It's only that funny because it's so true, dude.
It's so fucking true. Because this dude's the most passionate motherfucker out
Passionate about
there.
everything. That's my boy, man. I love the dude, but
You gotta steer him though.
for real, bro.
Like, I'll never forget this one time. It was so silly. It was so silly, but like we were just playing beer pong, and it sounds silly, right? But we were playing beer pong, and the amount of passion this dude had for
The
beer
amount
pong.
of passion, bro.
He was like running up and down, like he was like
For real.
genuinely like.
He's like, how much we putting on this? What we doing afterwards? Who's doing this? And then you're like, God.
And he was like pumping
Lord.
everybody up and
For
everything.
real.
And it was like, and then he ended up like making it, and it's like, and like ran like. This dude was like genuinely like just that passionate.
Just passionate.
He's just that passionate.
He is in everything too. I
He is.
swear, man.
Exactly. Just a beer pong. Like he's in everything he does.
When you just start laying out some plans with him, yeah, fuck, bro. Last night we were talking about the trip to Las Vegas, and I was like, man, I was telling everybody, I was like, y'all gotta be careful, bro. Y'all get on board with this dude. It'll go from 700 to 1700.
Real
Motherfucking
quick.
like, I was supposed to take a road trip with him, and God, Lord.
Yeah.
He was like, man, that's because everybody started backing out. And I was like, I know. Fuck, the price just started just going up. I was like, God damn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Damn, that's funny.
It's so funny. The truth behind it, though.
Yeah, for real.
If people knew what we were talking
Exactly.
about, for
Yeah,
real,
people
they
were
would,
watching,
y'all would be
listening.
dying with
Yeah.
us, dude.
Yeah, they don't understand, but golly.
Oh, man. I think we're coming to a close on this one.
Hell
my
yeah,
brother,
man. Episode 76 on the Smoke Circle Pod. Coming full circle always.
Always.
Coming in with that passion with it all.
I forgot what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to hit this button.
Heck yeah.
Can't even find the button.
It be like that sometimes, though. Hey,
Hopefully
man,
this
good
is,
episode, though.
Yeah, man. A lot of big news. Hopefully this is our last one before we rebrand it up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we're going to do it through the holiday season. You know, I bet it's going to be a little hectic. I may or may not be able to be here next week. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well-
But it's a consistent force. Whether we're here every week or not, it's consistent force that's going to continue.
Always, man.
Hell yeah.
I want to
Hell
get the rebrand done. I want to get this place kind of revamped in here and revitalized.
Well,
in
we
the
can take some
studio.
time to truly rebrand and then come in, even if it takes some,
Strong.
even if it takes a new year, fuck it, you know, who
Yeah.
knows? Like I don't know, I don't know if I want to
I
wait
don't
that
know
long.
why
but
I was feeling that too,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, maybe something like
Hell
that.
yeah.
Maybe.
I'd be down for that. Complete new rebrand.
I'd still like for us to meet and get together and maybe
Yeah.
rebrand and revitalize together.
Yeah.
If you have the time.
Yeah, man, I can make the time.
Hell yeah, dude. That way it keeps us on schedule.
Hell yeah.
But instead of maybe just babbling on, we kind of